learned about how to make the iPad a little bit more friendly. Okay, first of all, this thing that pops up over here is editable, so you can edit that by going through it. I left up on my daughter's here, I left up the date and the weather, but I took everything else off, so I minused a lot there. And then this was the page that I wanted her to go to the most. So everything that I think that she may be using, I put either here or I also put down here. And you just move around the icons by touching them until they start to, no, I'm sorry, just pull and drag them until they're all what I call dancing. And then you can even put some of their main ones down here that they will always use, like the Google Classroom, Symphony Math, Lexia, the clock, which I'll show you in a minute, has some timers on it that's pretty cool, and I like to have the date up as well. But everything else, you'll see that I'm putting over here, and then I just decided to go ahead and stop and show you guys what I was doing. So everything else, I'm actually now just putting in this little file that I've called Apple. I just made it by making I always want to do that. I think that was the way that old way did it. Making them dance and then moving them around. And like I said, I'm just kind of putting them all into one little folder by doing this now. I just named it Apple when it was big by putting the word Apple right there. Because it's kind of all things that she can't use or doesn't need to use. And it's just annoying to have them all over the place for me. So I like to get them out of the way. And like I said, you can put a couple of pages in here, I think. And she can always, if there's one I put in there, like the podcast, that might work. I don't know. But I know she doesn't need it right now. And it's just something else that she wants to click. So, again, just drag them. And now see it's on another page of it even. So you can just put them all in one hidey spot. She can't get into the App Store and get anything. I don't know what all of these things are. You can't even open most of them. So there are a few that I will leave out, like the Seesaw Family one. Leave that out. We will get to use that in Miss Roberts' class. The NWEA testing, that is an Ashland app. I don't know if we'll be able to use it on there. I don't think so. But anyway, I'll go ahead and put that one in there. And I'm going to leave the Safari out just in case, the Google Drive, the Campus Paris, the Meet, and all of those slides I think I'll leave out. Oh, there's more on this page. To get to the next page, you just go, and like I said, now you can kind of play with it, or you can even go to the next page in there, drop it, get it away. So, anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'll go ahead and clean the rest of this up. I'll probably leave the settings out, and the camera out, and the student portal. I don't know that our primary kids will use that, but the older kids do. And I'll probably go ahead and leave the Ashland homepage out, and then maybe the notes, maybe maps, because that would be I think maps is just fun and educational to work on. And probably her photos. I'll put it up there, maybe with her camera. Let's see, what is that up there? And that's probably all I think I'll leave out. But I did want to show you that now wherever your clock is, it might be up here or something, but I just dragged it to the bottom, and you can fill this up with all the apps that they will normally need. Okay, so to get them to stop dancing, when you get it finally the way you want it, then you can click the button, and it'll stop the dancing, and you can't edit them, you can't move them anymore. One other thing is if they want to press the button and it goes right back to that home page if they push that button one time. So this is the clock, and she actually has already set all of her timers. She set this 8 o'clock one that says, and she's labeled it, get ready for class. And then she has this 8:55 one that says get to class, and I'll show you how to repeat that on weekdays if you want to. It's just like setting an alarm on your phone. And then she has one for 10:25 that says get to class, and then she has a 12:30 after lunch break that shows her she needs to take AR, her tech time, and then that 5-minute warning before her 1 o'clock class is there. So to add it, you just click the little plus sign at the top, the little add, and then scroll to whatever time you want it to be. Let's say you want to set another one before that end of the day. You could put it for 2:25 p.m. and then right here on repeat it says never. You can just click Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It won't bother you on the weekends. And she likes to label it instead of just alarm. It would say end of the day. And then she turns the snooze off because we don't think we need the snooze on. And you can change the sound there if you want, and then hit save at the top. And she'll have another alarm. You can also turn that on off anytime. And it's just cool. It keeps her on track throughout the day. She has her iPad there. It's beeping at her saying get to class, something else I don't have to say. So it teaches them to be independent. Awesome. Hope it helps.